So welcome to our first video meeting of 2012. And the last one maybe. I think no, it's actually not gonna be the last one. I'm gonna upload one tomorrow. But no, but anyways, this is the Chinese Heritage Club meeting of number one online meeting because the government of Toronto, not the government. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay. Basically, the teacher went on strike, so they canceled all extracurriculars. So time to go online and do stuff. But now, today's topic is things banned in China. Oh, there's actually a lot of things banned in China, but these are like the interesting ones, or like the ridiculous ones. But yeah, here are just some of them, and you might know more. But share it in the comments below. And yeah, here's when I first filmed this, it was like about 3 weeks ago, and then I basically recorded myself talking to a camera, and I felt like it felt really dumb. But here's like a really clip of it, just so you can see how bad it was. Oh my god. And the government didn't like that, so they're like, you know what, fuck that. And then there's Code Geass, whatever. I watched it and it was alright, but basically it's about I think it's Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. I think that's the full name. And as you can tell, it's about rebellions and shit. So they're like, no, hell no, do not let that shit in. And they also had like, I think there was a sex scene in there. Yeah, sex scene. But anyways, so you just saw that. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. It's so sad. Anyways, just get on with it. I think that was in reference to a Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I think it was a parlor like, get on with it. When Lancelot was gonna, I think was gonna have sex or something. I'm not sure about that. But get on with it. Okay, I'm gonna get on with it. Okay, I'm sorry. So, there are many films and TV shows that are banned in China. For example, one day, okay, let me just tell you a story. One day, I was in China, that was about 2 years ago, I think. And then I was like, I was keeping up with anime, right? I wasn't keeping up, actually, just like watching, even though it's like 10 years old. I was watching Code Geass, right? And the second season of it, because I was like looking to watch it, right? Because I didn't finish it. But basically, I searched it up in like Chinese, the major, like sort of like YouTube and stuff, but they allow TV shows on it for some reason. And like, yeah, and then basically I Google Code Geass. They didn't allow it for some reason. Don't know why. And I think it's because there's like it deals with obviously it's about this dude with like magical powers that rebel against the government. I guess they don't want that, so they banned that. And also I'm pretty sure there was a little bit of sex in it, but then like it wasn't really sex per se. It was like basically like, hey, two guys meet up, and then there's a flash, and then they're like, and then sex is over, but it didn't show any of it, and then they're just lying on the ground. And I remember that scene. I think they did not allow that because it was featured sex, but whatever. And also, a popular anime called Death Note is banned because the idea of it is just gruesome. Because think about it, you're writing a guy's name, and then he dies, so it's just weird, So yeah, that is banned too. And anything related to like against Chinese government, porn, nudity, things like that. Those are banned for sure, man. I'm pretty sure like porn sites are down in China, even though there might be some that the government don't know about, but like gotta get your FAP on, man. Get your FAP on, and yeah, that's about it. So to add on to video games banned in China, consoles are banned. They don't allow it because the government thinks that basically kids are gonna spend their time playing video games all day, so let's ban that shit. and I have no idea why, because they're like, computer games exist. Ooh, the government does not. Don't tell the government about computer games. Even though like World of Warcraft is like one of those most popular games in China, you don't, shh, World of Warcraft exception, console games. Oh, you suck. But anyways, it's basically banned console games. Even though I swear one day I saw a Wii in a local mall. I don't know. I don't know. China, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then and I swear there was I seen Xbox 360s and PS3s, and actually 100% sure I saw them in one local actually a big, like a really local mall. It's like a mall full of computers parts, it's like one of those build your own computer stores with like 5 floors and like huge, but I don't know why those exist in China. I think they like just build computers in China, but whatever. Thing is, like, but you might ask, how does like companies like Nintendo survive on China? Well, Nintendo released a new brand called iQOO, spelled I with like the apple with lowercase I, Q with capital Q, and UE both lowercase, iQOO player. And that's basically it's a cheaper version of like a Nintendo 64 basically. Well, this is old news, but so then it's old stuff. But they basically, this iQOO player just prevented piracy, and I'm not really sure how in the world they even get a console into China, even though they just said that it's not allowed, consoles. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? But anyways, and when I was in like grade 2 in China, I had a Game Boy SP from Canada, right? Because I came to China a few like years after Canada, whatever. And I was like, holy shit! There's a Game Boy SP, like like is it XP or SP? I forgot. But the flipping Game Boy, and then I was like, basically, holy shit, man! And there's like another, like basically, it has the exact same shape as mine, but then it just said iQOO on the top. I'm like, what? How does that work? Like a different brand of you know, of a portable gaming device, and it looks exactly like the same as mine, and like it could play the same games. I'm like, holy fuck, why is it like that? Like, and it turns out I just recently know that iQOO is Nintendo's company. So I'm like, oh, that shit crazy shit. uh. So there are many video games banned, like a game called Command and Conquer Generals, where basically you blow up the Hong Kong bridge. Forgot the name, but that is banned because you can't blow up Chinese shit. Also, there's shit like not sure if Black Ops 2 is banned because like you literally like, well, in the game you kill a fictional general of chairman actually of a Chinese army. So I'm not sure if that's banned or not, because like you're killing a fucking Chinese general in the game, and it's like that has to be banned or something. I feel like that should be banned if I were them. And there are probably a lot of video games that ban, like things that features like nudity and intense violence. Well, maybe intense violence and like against the Chinese or something. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them out there. And like things like skeletons are banned. World of Warcraft, they don't allow it, and the undead race, they don't allow the skeletons, so they add some flesh or something. It's according to my friend that told me this. And also League of Legends, their Chinese art didn't allow. I'll show you a picture, but then it has a skull on it, and according to, so the skull, it's like a skeleton, right? So they disallowed that. So like, I'm not even sure why. I'm pretty sure, but I know that they make like medical studies an exception for the skull thing, but normally it's banned. I'm like, why? Why? Skulls are so cool. I mean, they're just like human skulls, right? But like, no, man, no, can't do this. You can't do this. So yeah, come on, man, China, don't ban skulls. I love skulls. So as for websites, China bans quite of the popular ones. Google is somewhat banned in China. I remember it, not being up, but I think some people may be able to access it. I'm not sure. I was able to use Bing, but I'm not sure about Google because I remember that one time I typed in google.ca or .com, it didn't work out. But Google is, I think it's banned, maybe. And also, actually, there was something about Google a few years ago. Google, like, there was some results that posted that offended Chinese people. I wasn't sure about it, but like everyone got so pissed at Google, man. So they were like, "Fuck you, man." So then they just boycotted it. So then Google wasn't really popular in China. Instead, they have Baidu, which is like the same thing, practically the same thing, but whatever. There's like Facebook that's banned because it was up a few years ago and they banned it because obviously there's like shit. There's like everyone could create pages about democracy to China, things like that. Twitter too, because Twitter is Twitter, right? And things like things banned on the internet. They have a lot of searches that are banned, like things like um, the day that Chinese students protested against China and wanted democracy, right? They killed like a crap ton of people there. And they banned that, like the search result for that. And I think it was in the square in Beijing, and they banned quite a lot. I'll give you a link in description that shows the things banned on the internet, but there's quite a lot of things that are banned, man. Oh, just unbelievable. Like, why can't someone just like go on the internet and fap a little, man? Like, everyone got their needs, bro. I don't know what I'm talking about, but just have fun. So guess what? A famous book, one of the classic books, Alice in Wonderland, is banned in China. Guess for what reason? Talking animals were offensive because animals are supposed to understand human language, and that's like really offensive because animals suck or something like that. Even though like there's like thousands and thousands of like Pixar movies or DreamWorks movies, whatever, that they just include talking animals, and they don't feel like banning that. And they're like, you know what? Just Alice in Wonderland, just the literature, Fuck the system, right? I don't know, man. Just Alice in Wonderland. Maybe they just hate Mad Hatters or something, but whatever. So here is some random things that are banned in China. It's fairly recent. In November 8th, the Congress banned these things. So basically, one of the things that's banned is balloons, as in just helium balloons, I guess. Like pretty much any kind of balloon that just floats. They can carry propaganda messages. So yeah. So that's banned because they don't want support democracy or something. So selling kitchen knives is banned because you're not you don't allow selling that, I guess, for some odd reason. And pencil sharpeners along with that, with taxi windows, like you can't roll them down. You know why? Because you can, some people might drop some propaganda messages or some like brochures about democracy or something. I don't know. So no rolling down taxi windows. You could do that in your own car. Pigeons or any kind of like trained bird are banned because they too can carry some messages like about propaganda and stuff. So that is banned. So like yeah, and along with like helicopters, anything that flies, toy helicopters, those things are banned. Weird, isn't it? So, according to the Huffington Post, searching for the, let's see, the 18th 18th Party Congress is banned in China's search engines. But tricky old Chinese people got around that. So they use characters that sound like Party Congress with the substitute Sparta. So I'm not sure what the exact characters are, but I guess it's kind of weird. This is Sparta. So, guess what? China bans shark fin soup too. You might tried shark fin soup before. When I tried, they taste like noodles in some ways. I'm not sure if those were shark fin soup or not, but it tastes like noodles. I don't know what's the point of it, but it's supposed to have a lot of nutrition and stuff. So people always ate it, right? So in most buffets in China, they served shark fin soup, and so basically it was in popular demand, and now they're banning it because everyone's eating it. It might be endangering the sharks, I guess. So China bans the serving of shark fin at banquets. You know, even like Yao Ming a few years ago, he made a ad campaign which said he'll never eat shark fin, right, to support the banning of shark fin. It's not like banning, but it's like just for banquets and stuff for now. So that's pretty cool. And protect the sharks, man. Protect the sharks. So China also banned something that really unexpected. They banned, guess what? Fictional time travel. So according to New York Times, they said that someone from the Chinese government said that it lacks positive thoughts and meaning. Well, fictional time travel, that is, like, as in films and television. And, like, they casually make up myths with weird plots. And, like, they support, like, reincarnation and stuff. So, like, they don't allow that stuff, right? So, they banned fictional time travel. Really weird. So China also banned reincarnation without government permission. It's like a religion. A religion in China basically involves reincarnating, and disallowed that just to just to troll them or something, which is hell of a funny, man. Like, I don't know, man, what the government is doing, but that's just intense, bro. Like, reincarnation without government consent. Like, who makes up these rules? I don't know, but these guys are too funny. Well, thank you for watching the first episode of CHC Online. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it yet, but thanks for supporting us, and hopefully, I can get some guys to help out, since I'm the only one that's doing this right now. My executives are not doing anything for me. They suck. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm sorry, Maxwell and Bill. Bill, you're cute. Just kidding. You're not cute. Anyways, visit our site at ChineseHeritage.com, and thank you for watching.